welcome to day 4 of our challenge, our financial confidence, challenge for you to grow it. And today we are tackling something that might sound a bit daunting, but it's absolutely critical, which is streamlining your financial systems. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by tracking your money, you are definitely not alone. A lot of us professionals, we have our 9 to 5, and we have our side also. We have our small businesses, and it could be overwhelmed, really. But I'm here to tell you that 82% of businesses fail due to poor cash flow management. Could you believe that? And that's staggering. Is a staggering statistics because it's often not because the product or the service isn't good enough. No, it's because the business owners didn't have a clear handle on their finances. But don't worry, we are about to change that for good. So, why does streamlining financial system really matters? Streamlining financial system is does matter because consistency is the key. Consistency is the key to financial clarity. When your systems are messy or when you aren't checking them regularly, and even if you are checking regularly, you are not checking them well, like really paying close attention, you end up reacting to financial surprises instead of making informed decisions. So you want to pay close attention. So, and imagine being able to look at your numbers any day of the week and immediately you know whether you can afford a new piece of software or app or an equipment, and if it's time for you to cut back on some of those expenses. You just know, while you look at your expenses, you look at your numbers, you can say, okay, let me cut back, let me optimize whatsoever that is. It will give you the level of clarity that you really need. And also doing that reduces stress, boosts your confidence, and position you for sustainable growth. So you can make informed decision by checking your number and paying close attention. So another thing I want to talk to you, which I think I touched on day 3, yesterday was to pick a tracking tool. The first step is to pick a tracking tool, and this might be a spreadsheet. It could be Google Sheet, Excel, right? Or it could be accounting software. I plan to start to use QuickBooks, right? So it could be that. And if I see a better one, if you could recommend a better accounting software, I will glad to try it out. But because I was using spreadsheet, but the goal is to find something that you will actually use. Consistency is the key. So it doesn't have to be very fancy. It just needs to make sense to you and your business. So let's say that you are currently just writing those expenses somewhere, or you are putting them on notepad, just random sticky notes. It's time for you to replace them. Right time is the right time right now for you to replace them with a system. Replace them with a system. And find something very friendly, user friendly that you can use, and you can try things out. Just like I am trying different accounting software right now to track all my expenses and all of that. You could try any, and if it doesn't work, then you try another one. But the consistency is the key. Just do what will help you and your business. Another thing that I want you to action item is to schedule a money power hour. And I call it money date. Some people call it money church, right? But it's just is a time that you allocate, you schedule every week for you to look at your numbers. Put it in your calendar. Treat it like it's important meeting with a VIP client, because guess what? It is. Your business is your VIP client. So I want you to really schedule a money hour, choose a piece of software that you can consistently use, and this is going to help you to grow your business and to be more organized. So action step for this today, right? As you are watching me, what is it? Even for your personal finances, right? And I'm going to touch on it a little bit. We commingle, for us that we are running businesses, we commingle personal expenses with our, with our business. It's time for us to separate them. Use your card for business, for card, and for the expenses. And if you're not so sure which one, you can just keep it on when you are recording it, just put a tag on it so that you can go further and look at it. What kind of expenses is this one? You don't want to commingle. So I'm going to share the steps to Ross right now. Share the steps with us that you can use. Just like I said, update your record. Have a piece of software that can help you track your income and your expenses. Track your income and your expenses, all the transaction, whether it is coming in, whatsoever subscription, track it. Review your expenses. Are there any one that you want to cut off or cut back, or you want to optimize it? The third action item is to assess your progress constantly. Don't wait till the end of the year or till half of the year, right? Every month, every week, check your monthly goals, check your weekly goals, right? See if you are on track. Are you doing as you envision it, that is going to really work, right? And I know it could be tempting to skip this because it's daunting. Tracking and putting everything, all the expenses that you incur is very daunting. But I really want to, just like I said, don't commingle. You don't want to commingle and just put everything. Just don't skip this step. Don't skip this step. For even if you are very busy, trust me, those 60 minutes that you set aside every week is going to prevent hours of stress later on, especially during tax season. Right? You want to put all those things and to just bring it up and remove some headache from you. So, and also it also ensures that you catch any mistake early on. Gives you insight into whether your revenue is keeping pace with your expenses, and you can able to really tweak and adjust your strategy. All right, so let's go to it. Categorize your expenses. You want to categorize your expenses. This is the third on the list, just like I shared. Don't commingle them, and also don't just lump everything into one big pile. Outgoing money, incoming money, that kind of a thing. Break them down into, this is for marketing, this is for payroll, this is operation cost, this is subscription. Just have them like that in batches, or in you lump the common expenses together. Whatever category makes sense to your business, just do that and bat them. And because it helps you to see what's eating up your budget. And also it makes it easier for you to decide where to invest more on and to cut. So when you look back at the month's expenses, you'll be able to say that, wow, I made $500 on random software subscription that I'm not even using, or maybe you are paying some money on some subscription and you just want to stop it, and that's going to help you create clarity, which leads to data-driven decision instead of just guesswork. So the last thing that I will talk about, not the last thing, because I'm still going to talk about it, but other thing I want to talk about is to set financial goals and your KPI. Set it every month, every quarter, half a year, every year, whatsoever that is for you. What are we achieving this month, right? Set up that key performance indicator. What are we looking at? What are we doing that is moving us closer to the goal that is, shifting the clock for us. So track your numbers without having a target. Tracking your numbers without having a target is like just going to a roadmap without a destination. The person is going to drive round and round, but they won't know, when and if they are actually getting somewhere meaningful. So you don't want to go without a compass, right? So monthly and quarterly revenue goal is key for you to set and to track. Profit margin percentages, am I increasing 40%, 30%, what that looks like for you? What cash reserve target do you have, which I'm going to touch on a little bit. So when you tie your tracked number to a specific goal, like hitting a profit margin 40%, or you are saving 3 months of operation cost, whatsoever that is for you, you transform raw data into a roadmap for success for you, right? It helps you to be able to see clearly how much are we growing here, how much are we, and it's easier when it's not easier. It's better when we start when we've not really scaled right now, so that it can be an habit that we can continue even as we scale, right? So And these are the things that even help us to even earn more without just throwing money at things, throwing money at software, throwing money in everywhere. We really want to pay close attention and we can track our growth. So last thing is to automate financial processes. I can't talk about this enough because we don't trust our memory so much. I can't even trust my own memory. But the more you can automate invoicing, bills, payment, transaction syncing, the less that you have to rely on your memory or the manual data entry, because we do make mistakes, typos and all of that. And also the great benefits that it saves you time, which you can reinvest into your business. You can reinvest into product development, even into self-care. You rest well. So those are the benefits. And also it will also reduce human error, just like I shared, formatting and all of that. Automation helps you keep your number accurate, and accurate numbers are the foundation of confident decisions. You hear that? Automation helps you keep your numbers accurate, and accurate numbers are the foundation of confident decision. You'll be able to make informed decision when you know your numbers. All right. So the last, my own perspective that I want to add to, day 4 challenge is for you to build a business emergency fund. This is critical. This is key. You want to build that safety net, 3 to 6 months. And even right now, I say 12 months for people, because look at when COVID hit, right? It lasted for, more than a year. So for you to be able to even weather the storm when such things happen, you want to have up to at least 12 months of your operating expenses. And this might sound like a big goal, but it's essential, because you know what? Life happens. Client might delay payments, and unexpected repair might happen, things might spoil, so life happens. Having an emergency fund means that you can handle these surprises whenever and without you derailing your entire business. So it's really help you. You're just grooming this business. You're just starting. So you just don't want to be part of the statistics that start in 1 year, in 2 years, they are gone. So you really want to begin to, while you're earning, begin to put money aside for, for emergency fund. All right, let me recap everything that I have talked to you. And this has been, a great time, talking to every one of you, a business owner. You are a 9-to-5 professional. You have side hustle. You have small business. You want to grow your business. You want to earn more. Or even you, a professional that want to start a side hustle. This is for you, and this is why I am here for you, just to help, just to guide you, and just to help you even make your 6-figure as soon as possible. And you know what? That's the hardest money you can ever, earn. The hardest money for you is your first 100,000. And the reason why it's hard is because we are just starting, still testing things out, hoping this is going to work, right? But immediately you hit your 6-figure, then you just continue to grow and scale. So I'm here for you. Let me summarize all the things I've shared for you today. You're starting your new business, so you've already started. Pick a tracking tool. Spreadsheet, Excel, Google Sheet, QuickBooks, whatsoever that is for you, that looks whatsoever that you think will work for you. Use it. Just don't get it and subscribe for it or pay for that subscription, or you download that software. Use it and use it constantly, and teach your virtual assistant, your assistant, or people that you're working with, to help you, with tracking things and putting things in order. Second thing is schedule a weekly money power hour. I call it money date. So no excuses. Make it your non-negotiable. Set that 60 minutes or 45 minutes or 1 hour, depending, and sit down and look at your numbers, and also record keeping and all of that. Put things into order and organize. Third thing is categorize your expenses. And this is for clear insight, right? You don't want to continue to commingle, not just outgoing income, outgoing expenses, this, just separate things for clear insight. The fourth thing I talk about too is to set financial goals and KPI. Give your data direction. You want to give your data direction. Know where you are focusing on this week, this month. It helps your growth, and also it helps to be able to earn more. When you have a clear goal. The fifth thing is automate, whatever is possible to save time and reduce errors. You want to do that. And the last thing, which is the expert tip, is to build an emergency fund. Build an emergency fund, and this is for you to safeguard your future and your business. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, clarity is the foundation of confidence. When you know your numbers, you know your business. Yes, when you know your number, you know your business. And that's what allows you to thrive and not to survive. So, what's your biggest challenge when it comes to financial tracking? You know what? I want you to drop the comment in the below. Drop the comment, and I'll also help you walk through it. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to like this video. I want you to share it, right? I want you to share it, like it, and also listen to it again so that I can help you. You can even write all of this thing down and also come back to this video as well, for more practical tips on scaling your business to six-figure and beyond. Yes, my goal is to help you achieve your first 100,000, then your next 250, then your next 500,000, right? In your business. Yes, that is my goal for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's challenge, where we will take the next step to building your unstoppable business. So see you tomorrow. Thank you.